what was the moment that you kind of felt like when you're an undrafted free agent, it's tough to make the team, first of all.
No doubt.
It's tough to earn a role.
Doubt.
It's tough to get another contract.
No
and
doubt.
you've done it. Like,
No doubt.
You've established yourself,
No doubt.
changed positions. What was the moment during your time in New Orleans that you kind of felt like it clicked a little bit?
Yeah, it was my second year actually my first year I moved to tight end. Yeah. And you are so kind. It was my first year at tight end, so my second year, and I was actually doing really well in preseason. And I'm like, man, this is really clicking for me. Like, I'm actually pretty darn good. Like, I always knew I was, but it's just like, it just never, like, things have just never worked out. It's just kind of frustrating. And things are just working out. And honestly, for me, it was like honestly kind of draining to be performing that good every single day. And I'm like, man, like this is like, I might be all pro this year. Like, cause it was just like draining to do this like every single day against like starters, against all pros. And I'm like, man, like if I can do this like for all of my career, like this would be really helpful. And so that's when it really started clicking. Like my second year, my first year at tight end, like I was like, man, I'm actually pretty good. I didn't really think I was.
The blocking part hard to get used to?
I wasn't blocking anybody.
Yeah.
My first year, I wasn't blocking anybody. People were like...
You're on the Mike Gesicki treatment.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I was like 230 pounds. I was blocking guys like Cam Jordan, who was 290. And he's like... And it's not even funny. Like, he's like blowing me back like from here to there. And luckily, by the time he blows by me, like the running back he's already gone. But yeah, I didn't start blocking until like year 2. I
remember your first year at tight end with the Saints, watching you guys on TV, and like when you would come in the game, I'd be like, Juwan's getting the ball.
Oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
It's a pass play.
No doubt. And Shannon knew. Like at some point, she was like, "What's going on? Like I don't know what's happening. Like, you're a receiver, and now you're a tight end. Like what's blocking? Like what's all that?"
I hate blocking. It's so boring.
It's not fun.
No.
You want to have the ball, right?
I want to catch the ball.
Right. So things change.
How are you during games? Like, do you get nervous? When I think I saw you did something, talked about him being hurt that one during a game and going through that.
It's a hit or miss for me. I do stress out a lot during game day, I'm not going to lie. Mainly because I want him to stay alive.
That'd be nice.
It's just like priority number 1, you know. But yeah, health and stuff. And then like, I don't know, I just get scared, to be honest. Yeah. But it's fun. I mean, as long as I have people around me and like my family is there and my friends are there and Dory, it's the best. I mean, it's fun. I stress.
I would say this. Fellas, I have learned the hard way to communicate with your wife. I realize when I get hurt and I don't respond or look, it's like, say if I like went to get an x-ray or something like mid-game, if I don't text her, she's like, well, why do you take me during the game? Like, what? I'm like,
exactly.
She's sitting up there worried.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty proud of myself the last time I got hurt.
The last time I got hurt, he did.
I was like, let me see my phone, text my wife and tell her I'm good. Because she was like, are you okay? I'm stressing. Like, everything was in all caps. I'm like, Shannon, I'm good. And clearly I'm back in the game. Like, I'm clearly back in the game, but I just text you to let you know. Like,
gotta bring the phone
like I'm, right.
I mean, why didn't he in the first place, you know?